Can calisthenics get you to your dream physique? Make sure you guys watch the whole video. We're going to be breaking down other people's physiques. So this is my current physique, and I recently just dropped a video on how to get your dream physique in 6 months within 3 steps. And somebody brought up calisthenics in the comments. So I decided to make a video. So what is calisthenics? It's essentially just using body weight for your workout. The workouts consist of just literally body weight movements like pull-ups, push-ups, no weights whatsoever, no equipment. It's just you and wherever you're at and whatever like movements you can actually conduct to actually get that workout and to tear those fibers. Can calisthenics get you to your dream physique? Yes and no. Your dream physique is subjective, right? There is basically something that I'm calling the Valiant physique, right? To get the Valiant physique, I don't think you can get it with just calisthenics, and I'm going to be breaking that down. But first, I want to just talk about why isn't it enough, right? Because there are only so many body movements that you can do to conduct workouts. To build your Valiant physique, to get that dream physique, right? Because that's what I'm holding the bar to. You need to get creative. You need to build very specific muscles, right? And I always say this, like, don't go into the gym and just do shoulder. Don't just think of shoulders as just one muscle. There's different parts of the shoulders. There's the anterior, lateral, which is like the middle, and then the rear, right? You have to do specific workouts for each of those muscles, and it's pretty hard to hit that with calisthenics. You actually need equipment to do that. I love using the cables, right? I'm gonna break down, I'm gonna do analysis of my own workouts, right? But I love using the cables because it provides that free range. You could, you know, figure out what movement makes which muscle contract the best and actually conduct a workout with that movement, right? You can really get nitty and gritty. Like, you can single-handedly pick out muscles that you need to, you know, increase in size and work those specific muscles out. And you can't really essentially do that with calisthenics. Calisthenics is great for building strength. You need that strength building phase in order to perform workouts better and learn how to activate those muscles. There's only so many movements that your body can do in a safe manner that will allow you to work out certain muscles, right? Just think of it as like push, pull, push, pull. That's essentially, I mean, those are all workouts. You can't target certain muscles safely with calisthenics because you're really going to hurt yourself. So we're going to be doing a breakdown of calisthenics versus, you know, what I like to call Valiant physiques, because these guys actually took their time and build out their physiques, and in no way, shape, or form am I trying to diss any YouTubers or diss anybody's physique. This is just for, you know, analysis purposes. So this is the first physique. I'll put it up on the screen. So right off rip, he's not really standing correctly. So it just he looks basically like hunched over, right? And his shoulders, right, could be like his shoulder, like I'm saying, like his physique is great, right? He's cut up, but to get that Valiant physique that I'm pushing, he would need to hit shoulders, because I guarantee you, if he stood, you know, in lateral view, like if you see in a side profile, his rear shoulders aren't there, right? If you, more than likely, he's standing at an angle for a reason, to emphasize his physique. He can definitely use more on shoulders, more work on his shoulders, right? But he more than likely just finished the workout. He's very cut up though. This guy too, he has a very great physique as well. He's lacking in the chest a little bit, and his lats, he needs way better lats, like, to achieve, you know, that wide cobra back look and attain like the Valiant physique. He can 100% work on shoulders more. Like, your objective, you want to look like you have armor on. That's the main objective. You want to look like you have armor on. Like, you know, those medieval times, right? The shoulders are really emphasized in those times, right? For a reason. So his shoulders overall, like everywhere on his shoulders, the front, the middle, and the rear, is his chest, right? Can't really see the separation from his lower chest to his you know, side abs. Like, you can't really see the separation. It's a bad like picture lighting wise, but he's cut up, right? If that's what your goal is, then I guess by all means do that. Now we're going to go into something more of a valiant physique. He's posing, but even in his natural state, these dimensions still hold true, right? Obviously, lat to like waistline ratio, it's a gradient, it goes up. You can tell his lats are very developed. Great chest, there's separation between his lower lat or his lower chest and the side ab area. And his shoulders, I mean, I guess the right shoulder, I guess the position doesn't really show it much, but you can tell his shoulders are very formed. He does have a pump. There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. And I know you're gonna say the other guy is just overall just smaller, but these dimensions hold true. If you wanna apply this physique to a smaller guy, the dimensions should hold true, but he should still have that physique. It's all about physique. And apparently I heard that this guy is 5'8". I don't know him personally. I don't know who this is. I'm just like using it. I'm using his physique for the video, but I think he's around like 5'8", and he's like 165 pounds or 160 pounds, I think I heard it was. But this is a great physique. There's a huge difference between this guy and, you know, calisthenics example that I shown earlier. Let's say somehow you are gonna attain this physique with calisthenics, right? It's just gonna take so much time. So somehow if you manage to pull it off, it's just gonna take so much time, right? Like the people that attain that physique with calisthenics, they may be genetically predisposed for a physique like that. The next photo, this is another calisthenics physique, right? And you notice that all these calisthenic guys, they just have this kind of like hunchback look, I guess. Like they kind of have this like blocky look in their upper part, like basically their chest area, ranging from their traps. Like it's just like one unit. It's not to me. As obviously I'm pushing the valiant physique, right? But there's a huge difference. If we just go back and forth, it's a huge difference. So there's no protrusion of the upper body. Like it's just all just one unit. He's just like it's just all just one unit, right? He needs to separate. You know, his shoulder waist ratio needs to be a gradient. Right, this doesn't span out. His shoulders don't span out. Shoulders aren't like extremely wide. I think it's just easier to attain that with, you know, weights, attaining a valiant physique. You see, these are two different guys. He kind of has that same blocky look. His lats aren't there. His lats aren't there, right? It's just all just one grading. He has to work on his lats and he has to work on his shoulders more. And I would say his chest is a little bit too defined, or is a little bit too big in the wrong spots. His lower chest, I should say. He needs to work on more of his upper chest to have that fanned out look, right? Going from up top. I chose these pictures for a reason, right? You can basically tell that these guys all have different regimens, and if I told you to classify them, you probably classify them right. People that only did calisthenics, or people that, you know, branched out and did other things. To have a conclusion, so we're gonna end the video to have a conclusion. Is calisthenics enough to get your dream physique? Like, it's subjective on what your dream physique actually is, but the physique that is most attractive, right, I would argue is the valiant physique. Like universally is a valiant physique, and calisthenics is enough to get you that strength in order to lift heavier weights, right? To just start if you're a beginner, right? But if you want to really excel and, you know, get like literally the perfect physique, the valiant physique, no, you're gonna have to actually use equipment to get there. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys, you know, keep up with the content. Make sure you guys, because I'm gonna be dropping out like various workouts on basically how to emphasize your lats. That's coming up soon. Like a really great workout in order how to grow your lats from nothing to basically this. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share this video with somebody that you know that only does calisthenics, or just someone that you know in general, and I'll keep you updated. Less.